Into the unknown, they climb, finding their way back to where it all began.
3, 2, 1.
A mountain of possibility. A meeting of minds, unified by the freedom to just be. Joy, passion, and the pursuit of what has never been done before.
Welcome to Progression's Playground here at X Games Aspen.
They come to reach new heights.
Absolutely mind-melting clips.
They strive for glory, packaged in a dream.
Oh my goodness!
But their motivations are simpler, deeper. One with the mountain, the snow, with each other.
History is being made.
This is who they are. This is where they belong. This is X Games Aspen.
Live from 8,000 feet, nestled into the Rocky Mountains, Buttermilk lights up for the 19th time, and there's no place we'd rather be than right here, bundled up with thousands of our closest friends. Welcome everybody to the original OG Action Sports and Music Festival, X Games Aspen. I'm your host, Jack Matrani, and like these ecstatic fans behind me, I cannot be more excited to witness the world's greatest action sports athletes continue to push the progression boundaries all weekend long. And before we get started here of night 1 of 4, I'd like to personally take a moment and dedicate this weekend to a very close friend of mine and many amongst the winter sports community, the snowboarding pioneer himself, Jake Burton. A mentor, an innovator, a loving father, and the most influential man snowboarding has ever seen. And what better place to kick this off and celebrate his legacy than right here, right now, with an event that he loved and a marquee event here at X Games with the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe, and in Jake's words, let's go, go, go!
Let the games begin. Night 1 under the lights. It's time for the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe, and it starts right now. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside the voice of snowboarding, my partner Craig McMorris. And Craig, let's not beat around the bush. Scotty James is having himself a moment.
Defending gold medalist in this event. I could talk you through his run from last year. I don't want to talk about it. I want to be about it.
Scotty James trying to put that run down we all expect from him.
How? Frontside double. Oh,
Yes!
Okay, that's really hard to do.
Scotty James, his second X Games gold medal. We welcome you into the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. The storylines to look out for. That man, Scotty James, would be the third X Games rider to win consecutive gold if he could do it tonight.
That is correct. And Danny Davis, back-to-back gold, 2015, 2016. He's got 2 if he wins tonight. He would obviously be behind Sean White with the second most. Now, who's in this thing, Brandon?
Let's look at the contenders tonight. Some familiar names. You, of course, know our podium from last year, Danny Davis, Yuto Tatsuka, Scotty James. How about the rookie, Chase Blackwell?
He qualified in last position in our elimination last night, so he will drop first.
And the lights are turning on. We are jam-packed at Buttermilk Mountain. Our favorite staple to start things off, the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. The lone rookie in the field, 20 years old, out of Longmont, Colorado, Chase Blackwell.
Left foot forward, his natural direction of riding, dropping into this 22-foot SuperPipe that way. Big frontside 1080 double. Just get that first one out of the way. get that first shift in there, and that's what Chase is doing, back-to-back 1080s there. Big frontside 900. Now, I'm going to take a moment to explain this format as Chase is riding. It is a jam format. If you watched last year and any previous years, you are scored on your single best run. Whichever run is the best, that is the score you keep. Here tonight, it is very different. It is a timed session. Every run you do is judged on overall impression. There's no numbers. It's a live ranking system, so we'll see where people are sitting. Obviously, Chase Blackwell, the first rider to go, Brenda, he'll be sitting in first, but as riders come down, their ranking will change.
Next up, though, out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Taylor Gold. He was a mainstay here in Aspen for about 3 years, and then we didn't see him for a couple of years due to a pretty gnarly injury.
Shattered his kneecap. That is one of the toughest things to come back from. If you follow slopestyle snowboarding, you'll know Marcus Cleveland did that about a year and a half ago. He had to pull out of slopestyle qualifications because that injury is still bugging him. Taylor Gold in elimination last night, he was making no mistakes. He was new boot goofing. I'm really into Reno 911 lately. Taylor Gold, he's into 1260s. Left foot forward, 3.5 full times around. Double Michael Chuck.
Oh!
Kind of switched up the grab midway through.
T. Gold in his 4 X Games appearances does have a bronze medal in this event back in 2017. Trying to get back on that podium.
I thought he had this coming around.
What
really
goes wrong here, Craig?
Grabs Mellon, switches to that end. He puts him in a really cool cork out of it. But see the weight on the heels there? He's coming down that wall. There's
You're gonna
no
have
room.
a bad time.
You're gonna have if you come on your heels and not your toes.
So here's Jan Scherer, 25 years old, in his 4th X Games appearance, yet to medal. Could that change here tonight?
I mean, he's had so much success on the World Cup circuit this year, currently sitting in 3rd position. Didn't make the podium in Lax a weekend ago, but was riding very strong. One thing of note, every single rider in this final field, they're all left foot forward, all regular footed riders. So every time you see somebody riding right foot forward, they're going switch like that Tab 1080 double cork right there. Yeah. Tab 10, front 10. Can he hang on? Hey, yeah, he can.
Yup.
Frontside 900 to cap things off. The Swiss cutting through this thing.
Jan going coast to coast on his first run, Craig.
T to B, if you will, top to bottom. Now, we talked about this jam format, right? You can fall. It's all about your accumulative, the way that you're riding, who is riding the best. But the judges still want to see link tricks. You got to go back to back to back. Best case scenario, you don't fall on any runs.
Your favorite snowboarder's favorite snowboarder, the purveyor of style, Mr. Danny Davis. In his 12th X Games appearance, he's won this event twice before.
Bronze medal last year, switched up the kit. How do you feel, Brando?
I love it. It's just a hint of lavender from top to bottom.
It's relaxing. Okay. This format lends itself to Danny Davis's riding. I'm sorry. When Danny Davis is successful, he's doing a different run every single time. And with this jam format, that's what the judges want to see. Something new, something different. Approach it. Like a nice little frontside invert right there. Big McTwist before that. He's going to work.
There you see Danny's family, girlfriend there. The uniqueness and creativity of his riding is such a departure from some of the more technical riders we see out here, but it becomes an even playing field in this new format. We turn our attention now to 18-year-old Yuto Tatsuka, our silver medalist from last year. In his X Games debut.
Absolutely. If anybody could match Scotty James' technicality, the double cork 1260s back-to-back, it's Yuto Tatsuka. And he's going to do that by boosting with those tricks. 12, 9, 10. Oh my good word, that was a massive cap 10. Keeping that front 10. Okay, so Yuto says, I see Danny. He's doing a little bit different, you know, back 3, switch method. That's nice. I'm just going to go 10, 12, 10, 9, 10, 10. That's That's a lot of degrees of rotation from Yuto
keeping
Tatsuka.
up that level of height throughout the entirety of that run.
That's
so
great,
powerful.
That's an incredible point. It's one thing to just boost on the first hit, but to keep the amplitude through the entirety, I mean, that is very tough to do, but Yuto, look at this
Did you just feel a hush over the crowd?
There's a vibe out here.
This Scotty James puts on his signature red boxing gloves because to him, every contest is a prize fight. And when you come to the SuperPipe in Aspen for the X Games, it's the heavyweight championship of the world. There you see Scotty's family in attendance. Our defending gold medalist trying to win his 3rd career SuperPipe gold.
Note the boxing gloves. I don't know if you can do your bindings up with those things locked on. So he's got his left one on, does the bindings up, puts his right one on. Because those are actually, I think those are official.
Technically so sound, has not lost a pipe contest in nearly 2 seasons.
Yeah, so that's pretty
You have
good.
to go back to late 2018.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't even remember that.
Also, don't miss his new web series, All Day SJ.
Yeah.
So funny.
It's a fun watch.
Scotty James.
So here's Scotty James, our defending gold medalist.
Ooh, nice little front one into the half pipe there. Oh, okay.
12.
Switch backside double 12. Cab 10, front side 9, grabbing nose. And then just boosting a double back 12. So he's got switch back 12, double back 12, front 12 double. I think his favorite number's 12. Because he did a bunch of them.
So Yuto Tatsuka had taken the lead in the rankings. If you saw after that last run, I hope he didn't get too comfortable because that is about as flawless a run as you'll find in the pipe, Craig.
Now, there is a new format. It is a jam session. It's not just best run counts. He's not going to go out and do this run again and try and go a little bit bigger. He's going to mix it up. This is so fun to watch, Brando. I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
James taking the lead here at the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. There you see our current leader, our defending gold medalist. Every contest that Scotty James competes in, he raises the bar to the next level. Let's find out what fuels Scotty in the Pacifico. Discover more.
My most vivid memories of starting snowboarding was going out and building a jump with my brothers or my friends at a local resort in Australia. Let's build something that we can do a backflip on. We just had to go upside down, and that was always our goal. It's kind of where I started, and it's a really awesome experience that I still really enjoy. And it's something that I don't get to do a hell of a lot of now with riding so much halfpipe. It's grassroots snowboarding. It's that really fun element of being able to go out and build something with your friends, and it really doesn't change between when I was 7 years old to now. When I do get to do it, I feel like a kid again, and it takes me back to my grassroots, which is awesome.
Run 1 in the books here in our Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe. The jam continues as the riders get set to take second runs here in the pipe. Scotty James, Yuto Tatsuka, and Jan Scherer are your top 3 thus far, Craig. Jan Scherer sitting in that bronze medal position, a lot to like right out of the gate. What can he do to completely shake things up and add to that overall impression for the judges?
Well, if you were lucky enough to watch our men's slopestyle elimination earlier today, the judges in this jam format were rewarding multiple runs, all right? Don't just come out of the gate, do your absolute hardest run and do it 4 times in a row. Do a great run, and then do something completely different. 2, 3 good, great runs, that definitely puts you on the podium. Cab 10 from Jan Scherer. Frontside 1260. Ending things off that big alley-oop at the bottom. So he puts down another heater, currently sitting in 3rd place.
Look at that shot.
It's crazy to think that front 12s, back 12s, Scotty switch back 12. That is a regular in the SuperPipe. Those are groundbreaking tricks. Crazy.
Danny Davis trying to add to that medal count. He's got 3 overall, including a bronze medal last year. We're closing in on 16 minutes here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe.
So Danny Davis front one in, starting his runoff switch on the heels. Switch frontside air to fake, also known as a Pop-Tart. I cannot express how difficult it is. Holding the speed on that switch heel edge all the way up this 22-footer. Switch McTwist. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I missed it. He went switch McTwist. He just melted my brain. The disconnect. It was switch McTwist. Landed right.
Why don't you sit the next few plays out there, Craig?
I got to go for concussion protocol after this one. Put me in the 10, boys.
Yuto Tatsuka sitting in that bronze medal position. By the way, Jan Scherer, that run got him up into 2nd place. You see the rankings changing in real time, folks. Yuto sitting in 4th, just outside of podium position.
Frontside double 1440. Cab 10 switches, grabs midway through like this is child's play. Backside 900. I'm gonna say 12. Nah, keep it at 10. Okay. You're judged on the entirety, your body of work. What does Yuto Tatsuka do? He doesn't do that 12 at the end and do the same thing he's already been doing.
Nope.
He does something different. He switches it up. His last hit, almost 16 feet above this 22-foot SuperPipe. Yuto has to jump into that podium position.
Scotty James still in 1st place. Can he defend his gold and win a 3rd gold medal overall here tonight? It certainly looks that way. But again, with this new format, I will be very interested to see what this 2nd run looks like from Scotty. You would think in theory it could be something completely different, or he uses and puts tricks at different walls. I can't wait.
I think we are going to see similar tricks. We're going to see a switchback 12. We're going to see a front 12. We're going to see a back 12. They're going to be in totally different places in the pipe. And we're going to see a big old method. Hi, how are you? Frontside, or pardon me, frontside 1080 into the cab 9? Are you serious? That is so hard. There's that switch. Switchback 10? Backside 12? Okay.
Craig has left the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Scotty James continues his dominance in the pipe.
Can we check cheat codes? Can we check something? Because that's just not fair. Switchback 10? Double? Back 12?
So many historical X Games moments have gone down here in the SuperPipe over the years, including Shaun White's historical gold medal.
This dude is Shaun White.
Starts off massive, and of course, doing tricks that no one else on earth can do.
A perfect 100, the first time ever in the history of SuperPipe riding.
Welcome back. Always pushing the envelope, the X Games last year debuted the crowd favorite event, Knuckle Huck. The snowboarders put on a show for the Aspen faithful, so why not bring it back this year and let the skiers get a taste? 8 athletes threw down under the lights, but in the end, it was X Games rookie Colby Stevenson who impressed the judges the most. Check this out.
Sending it a little deep on the landing right there.
So deep. Ooh, the 5-tap X Games walks out of here with gold. Still doesn't feel real. I just like went out and had a bunch of fun with my friends, and now I have an X Games gold around my neck, so it's pretty crazy.
The field is bringing the fire here at the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard Super Pipe Final. And it's Scotty James still leading the way, Craig. Can he take it from run one to what could be, it's looking like a fourth run? That's unprecedented in a Super Pipe Final, but we're getting it out here tonight.
If this was a marathon, Scotty James started at the start line and just said, I'm going to sprint 42.2 kilometers.
Jan Scherer has been sitting in that bronze medal spot all night. Has looked so smooth in the pipe here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard Super Pipe Final. Craig, I'm excited to see what he can do on potentially his last run.
He's got to keep this amplitude up. That alley into the 10, into the cab 10. Losing a little amplitude on that cab 10 and on this front side 9 here. But here's this back 12. He fell on this last run and falls again. So very, very close. And that back 12 is pretty new for Jan Scherer. That's not a regular go-to trick. So he's really pushing himself. But I mean, if you're sitting in third, why not? You're not going to go down.
There we see Danny Davis. Most X Games men's snowboard super pipe gold. He and Scotty James tied for second place behind Sean White. Danny Davis, does he have any magic left in his sleeve here on his fourth attempt?
Switch backside 3? Are you kidding me? Oh, the Pop-Tart switch frontside air to fakie. It's called a Pop-Tart. Big McTwist. Alley backside rodeo. And a back lip. They'll fire up the rail guys a little bit. Frontside invert. Nope. Nobody does frontside inverts as good. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say nobody, but I love watching Danny Davis just do hand plants down the pipe. It is such an absolute treat. The switch backside 360 to start things off at the very, very top. Into the backside 3. Yeah, he's not flipping and spinning like a Scotty or a Yuto, but the technical prowess it takes to do so little. You know how they say less is more sometimes? That's hard to do that little in the air, especially with that much amplitude, Brandon.
All with this hood over his helmet.
True.
Yuto Tatsuka sitting in that silver medal spot here in the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard Super Pipe, but will it stay that way? Trying to best Scotty James as we're closing in on 30 seconds.
What has this poor kid got to do? I'm sorry. You do the best run you've ever done in your entire life, then you watch Scotty go down and do something absolutely mind-melting. You're just left scratching your head. I mean, that cab 12, the way he corks on that last one. Switch back 10. You know, the level is, I can't even.
Craig, this is now. Go down memory lane with me for a moment. This is very reminiscent of 2018 when Scotty James and Ayumu Hirano were battling it out. And we thought, what more can Scotty do when Ayumu's getting a 99?
Well, Scotty just went back to the drawing board, said, you know what, how am I going to win? I'm going to literally learn every possible trick you can do in the super pipe, and that's what he has done. And he's put it down every single time. So Yuto Tatsuka, I mean, how cab 12 double switch back 10? I just got to take a look at the clock. I didn't see where the clock was at.
The clock has expired.
Okay, so it expired.
This should be the final run of the contest. Again, nothing official quite yet. Australia Day will be celebrated on Sunday. Could this be a victory lap for Scotty James? He's treating it that way.
Now the score's not official until Scotty James is at the bottom of the pipe. The judges sign off on it. But right now, he's sitting in first place. I mean, you can't not give it to Scotty.
I've just been told that the results are officially official.
It's officially official.
Scotty James going back to back, earning his 3rd career X Games gold.
Yeah, this one's very special, and a lot of awesome people here from home and friends and stuff as well to enjoy it. So my gold medal of 2020 is, I would have to say, one of my favorites, if not my favorite.
Congratulations once again to Scotty James, proving his dominance in men's snowboard SuperPipe. But we have a lot more to come. We'll go flying with the women's ski big air, a little snowmobile freestyle, and when we come back, we move on to night 2 with the real cost men's ski big air.
Nightfall here in the Central Rockies, and as we fire up the lights, the action is go here for X Games Aspen 2020 and the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. Welcome everyone to Buttermilk Mountain. The energy is intense down there in the corral area. My name's Jimmy Coleman, sitting alongside the legend Tom Walsh. We've got DC out in the field, and as we make our quest for gold out here tonight in the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final, we've got 2 big stories that we're showcasing out here tonight, Tom. One of them being Henrik Harlow. That gentleman is chasing a record out here tonight, trying to surpass Tanner Hall for the most ski medals in X Games history. But how about Bert Ruud? Can he take home another gold medal?
He's been very unstoppable in big air last season. Bert Ruud, absolutely dominant in X Games Aspen, going switch triples, forward triples, all sorts of grab variations. So I've heard rumors he's got a new 1800 we might see tonight. So a lot to look out for with that guy. But again, Henrik, the winningest skier, tied with Tanner Hall, could surpass Tanner Hall tonight. So much to look out for. A ton of other guys in that start list. Elias Syria out of Finland, creative guy. Evan McEachran, ABM. So much talent and a lot of guys in the field that don't have a slopestyle event coming up. They are going to be going 100 all in.
Well, the scene is set and we are ready to go with the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. The change for 2020, I should say, it's a jam session format. They get 25 minutes on the clock, and basically what the judges are looking for out here tonight, it is overall impression. You will not see scores populating on the screen tonight. What you will see is what we are terming a live ranking. You will see the names jumping around quite a bit, and here we go with Switzerland's Andre Rigetli getting the party started.
Right into the action with a double cork 16. So big spins right off the bat. We're going to be seeing a ton of double corks, triple corks, all sorts of maneuvers tonight. And keep an eye on the leaderboard. We're going to have the leaderboard at the top. Look at that tail grab by Andre. Absolutely capped, as we say, holding the end of the tail. So just perfect first jump and really going down.
Well, this gentleman happens to have 5 gold medals in this event to his name. And as we see him take his first attempt, let's bring DC into the mix right now.
Hey guys, watching Henrik go here. And going for that with that left. Was that 16 going for there, Tom?
16-20 DC, you're right. Double bio too. That's something he learned in the elimination round.
Man, all right, well, hey, check this out. Talking to Emil Grenu, Henrik Harlow's filmer and right-hand man, he's got a new trick that he hasn't done since 2000. Well, not a new trick, but a trick he hasn't done since 2009. A switch left 16. So watch out for that one, because you know Henrik, Tom, he always brings that witty, unpredictable style.
All right, this is Norway's Christian Numedal coming down the chute here. 5 prior X Games appearances as he hits the lip.
Our first big triple cork of the night. Oh, and just putting a hand down. So Christian Numedal, the big Norwegian guy, going massive. He was going, only guy going huge in the elimination round. He gets the party started with a triple cork. So 3 flips, 4.5 rotations, just comes around a little nose heavy, drops his hands onto the ground. And these guys are so good that if you're putting a hand down, if you're missing a grab, that's not going to score well. You won't see a number score, but it won't rank well.
Antoine Adelis out of France coming in switch here.
Switch, pre-grab, triple cork. Oh my God, you can see it from that takeoff shot. Wow. So this is a trick no one else in the world can do. The pre-grab nose takeoff. Look at him holding the tip of his ski off of the lip. So dangerous, so death-defying, into a triple cork 1440. So where some of the other people are doing a triple cork, no one is holding the tip of their ski from takeoff until absolute stomp city on the landing.
Coming off of a second place finish at the Feast World Cup Big Air event in Atlanta just last month, Antoine Adeliz putting out a big one. Here comes Elias Syria. He was your top qualifier out of the elimination round yesterday afternoon.
Doing tricks like that, the switch 1440 sort of orbital, very similar to what we've seen Henrik Harlow score very, very well with. So Syria looking for that smooth move. Look at him, gets the nose grab and then crosses the skis. So screaming seaman, crossing up the skis, very dangerous, but then bobbling on the landing. So this jam format, they're going to get a lot of jumps, so he's got more than enough opportunity to get back to the top and give that one another go.
This is Oakville, Canada's Evan McEachran taking his first attempt here tonight.
Absolute rapid fire, the switch, triple cork. Oh! So another guy bobbling on the landing. That's a new one he learned just this summer, I believe, in New Zealand. It's the switch triple 16. So there's just going to be a lot of numbers getting thrown out. The progression of this sport has been so vast that all these guys are doing triples, 14s, and 16s, and all of these massive, massive spins, adding so much technical difficulty to the runs.
Well, that's the kind of the beauty of the format change here this year, is that you've got time to correct if it doesn't work out for you in those first couple attempts. This is Alex Ballon-Marchand taking it to the Aspen sky here in round number 1.
Very creative there from ABM, doing a signature Quebec grab. That's the octo grab, popularized by Charles Gagne, and he's doing that with a switch double Misty, double bio 1440. So he's grabbing both his tip and his tail and just tweaking it to the side. Sort of, I think the original thing was looking like an octopus. I mean, look at that grab, just tweaking to the side.
Crossed up there.
Absolutely contorted in the air, stomping that landing, and yeah, keep an eye on the leaderboard. Lots going to be moving on as we go.
Antoine Adeliz sitting in that top spot as of right now, but coming down the runner here, this is your defending gold medalist. We talked about at the top of the show, it's Bert Ruud.
Bert Ruud going with the double bio. So spinning to the right. So another thing we're going to talk about, in years past, we've had them, this past 2 years, we've had them do left and right spins. While nothing is mandatory anymore because X Games is all about fun and progression, these guys still should be spinning both left and right to impress the judges. There, Burke is getting the Japan grab at the end, possibly not holding it all the way, but still, a right side trick. Look for him to spin left in the future to show both directional rotations.
Much more to come from the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air, but we can't forget about the always exciting snowmobile freestyle event. Sweden's Daniel Bodin looked to defend his gold medal from last year, but it was rookie Brandon Cormier who shocked everyone with this massive body varial and took gold.
This is a whole new animal when it comes to body varials. Wow.
My mom actually taught me how to jump a snowmobile because I was just a little kid, and she had me on the front of the seat with her and she would jump, and it was the most exciting thing for me. So she just passed away. This has been something I've been 100% doing for my mom, and you know, you wanna teach me how to jump a snowmobile, Mom? I'm gonna take that to the absolute peak of the world, of the top sport of snowmobiling.
Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2020. The women's ski big air competition also went down on night number 2 and did not disappoint. Switzerland's Sarah Hofflin is always a threat in any competition she enters. Let's learn a little more about her in this athlete profile.
X Games is the coolest competition. It's actually one of the very first competitions that I ever watched. I was amazed. I absolutely loved it. Now that I'm here, I'm still pinching myself. 2018 getting the gold medal in big air was completely unexpected. I decided to try and do a switch 9, and I really didn't mean for that switch 9 to be a switch double 9, which I'd never done before.
Oh, not holding anything back, starting us off strong with the switch left side double cork 900.
It's a dream come true, completely.
Sarah came out with an impressive bag of tricks, taking home the bronze. Her fellow countrywoman, Mathilde Grimaud, fell on the hardest trick that she tried, a left side double cork 1260. But the rest of her tricks were enough for silver. But no one could overtake France's Tess Ledoux.
Switch left 12. Dang.
Congratulations to Tess Ledoux and all of our women's ski big air competitors. Now let's get back to the real cost men's ski big air.
Antoine Adelise has jumped to that top spot as of right now. Henrik Harlow back on course. Let's bring DC back into the mix.
All right, guys, Henrik taking off here, taking off switch, and we just saw prior there, Henrik Harlow with that left triple 16, something you never seen before if you guys can read some lips. And Tom and Jimmy, you know what else? Talking to Quinn Wolferman down here, that trick that, Quinn, what was it that we just saw that go down?
Saw Andre try the switch trip Misty 16, and I don't think that's ever been done before, so.
Quinn Wolferman would know indeed. So guys, progression all over the place. Yeah, you having a good time, Quan?
Absolutely, it's always fun to watch the boys go off.
All right, Jimmy, Tom, this is too good.
As we welcome back in Alex Below-Marchand, we talked about it, our silver and gold medalists from 2019, both on the outside looking in.
Oh, and there's that double by a 14, so grabbing safety and then swapping. His screaming couldn't be more stoked.
He needed that. That's going to be huge as we're at 5 minutes to go here. He's in 5th. We'll see what the judges think about that and where that slides him into the overall mix here as we take another look.
Dives forward off the lip, gets the safety grab, lets go, and starts spinning with the opposite tail grab all the way to the far tail. So really cool. He uses his change of grabs to alter the momentum of his spin and spin all the way around to 1440, sets down the landing gear. Hope your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright and locked position.
Well, that only moved him up one spot. It's got him knocking on the door of the podium, but Alex Below-Marchand now sits in 4th place. Here comes Burke Root, your defending gold medalist, currently ranked in the number 7 position.
Going for that 1800 again and gets the landing.
All right, it's go time here in the final 5, Tom Wallish.
Wow, my jaw is on the floor. This is absolutely one of the most impressive big air displays of free skiing I have ever seen. Look at this one. Diving, spinning, Hurricane Central, 1800 wrapping. But even though he's spinning like a top, he is grabbing that mute grab, the ski, the whole time, bringing the free skiing aspect into it, and wow.
Oh, that slides him up into a bronze medal position as of right now. Your defending gold medalist finds himself in a medal position as of right now. So things are heating up. We still have a little time left on the clock. Who gets the gold? We will find out when we come back for the finale here at the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2020 and the conclusion of the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. But right now, everyone's shredding in their quest for a gold medal. It's Henrik Harlow sitting in that top spot, followed by Antoine Adelise and Bert Ruud, your 1, 2, 3. There's just a little over 4 minutes left on the jam clock here. Who is going to take home the gold tonight, Tom?
Switch triple Misty. Andre Regetley just landed something we have never seen before. X Games Aspen history.
He was looking for redemption after that last attempt. He's been bumped all the way down to 6th, but puts this one down here in the final 5 minutes.
Diving off the takeoff, switch, triple Misty, all the way to the bottom. We have never seen that done. That's what X Games Big Air is all about. Never been done tricks. Gets the safety grab, comes around for the landing, and stomps it.
So what's that going to do? Moves him all the way to the top spot. Wow! Things are shaking up now with just under 3.5 minutes to go. How about performance by Andre Rigetli. It's Rigetli, Harlow, Annalise now your 1, 2, 3.
I think Henrik's got something left for us here, though. Let's take a look.
Look at this amazing follow cam shot right here.
Big, absolutely massive double cork 1620 with the tail grab. I don't think there was any landing left. Oh my gosh.
I'm still trying to process what just happened with Andre and how that just shook up the entire standings. Wow.
Oh my God. I'm about to walk out of here. This is insane.
Hold on, take a beat. We still got 3 minutes to go, Tom.
Ooh, take a breath. Look at this tail grab. He is tweaking it. He loves to call that sausage when he tweaks it so hard, pulls it to his back. 1620. His pants are falling down from stomping that one so well.
And again, he's back up on top. The battle continues. It's been going back and forth for that top spot between Harlow and Antoine Annalise. Now Andre Rigetli's joined the party, but Henrik's saying, I'm not done yet. I'm back in that top spot. Antoine Annalise has been battling back and forth with Henrik Harlow for that top spot. He now finds himself in a bronze medal position. How is he going to counter back here, Tom?
Coming in with that opposite carving, triple cork, 1440. If the action was any hotter, it would be on fire out here tonight.
It would melt all of this snow if it heated up any more right now.
My heart is racing. This is absolutely the most impressive display of free skiing I think I have ever seen. Look at this, carving to the left, but spinning to the right. So it's still a very similar trick in theory. It's a triple cork forward to the right that we saw earlier, but he's adding that opposite carve to add another layer, peeling back the layers of technical difficulty.
All right, so Harlow, Rigetli, Annalise, still how we look as of right now as we bring DC back into the conversation. Or DC, how is the vibe down there right now?
Elias holding the nose grab. What? Look at that one again, holding the nose grab there. Off the takeoff, gets the tip. And this is bringing some new waves, some new style to play. Not letting the grab go. He could have broken every single finger in his hand.
That is impressive. How do you do that?
That's a question you're going to have to ask him,
Look at that form. Maybe we get DC to get in there and ask him that one. Taking a look at Henrik Harlow, your current leader. He owns 5 gold medals in this event. Can he make it 6? Remember, he's chasing a record out here tonight. 2 guys left to go. One of them in the air right now on his final hit. Alex below Marchand puts one more down here in the end.
Canadian ABM going for the switch. Triple cork again, but adding a new grab variation. So continuing up the ante here tonight. Look at this. From the top, you can see he goes for the truck driver. Double grab, lets go, and goes into the octo grab. So that Charles Gagne popularized grab. Saw one earlier, adds some flair to this final rotation all the way around to 1444 full rotations. Whoa, I need to take a breath. This is absolute insanity.
Well, here we go. You've got that gentleman right there, Henrik Harlow, in the top spot. Could possibly be looking at his 6th big air gold medal. Could also overtake Tanner Hall for the most ever ski medals here at the X Games. But this is your defending gold medalist and the last guy to ski, Bert Rude.
Go into the triple cork, 1800. I am out of my chair. He talked about that trick earlier. I didn't know if we would see it. Double cork 12 into the switch. The rodeo 540. It's a triple cork 1800. Never been done here at Aspen. Never been done in competition. Look at this. Keep spinning. Absolute insanity. Grabbing mute grab the whole time. Here he comes to 1260, spots the landing, looks underneath it, continues spinning. 2 1800s, 1 forward double rodeoing, 1 double triple corking. I can't even keep up. We're spinning into the future here. It's 2021 at this point.
This is going to be so intense. Bergrud was just outside of the top 3, sitting in the number 4 position, just waiting for this to be official. Can he jump up? Is it going to happen? It all comes down to these last couple of moments as everyone's nervously eyeing that leaderboard to see what happens. Antoine Annalise was on the bubble right there, sitting in a bronze medal position. And he's done it! He jumps up. Bergrud's going to get a silver.
absolutely insane.
Boom! We back! Henrik Harlow, Enolo, my dude, what the heck just went down there?
Probably for sure the best jumping I ever done in my whole life. I did 2 or 3 jumps I never done before and landed every jump and went big, did different grab, different axes. I had so much fun. It was crazy. It was awesome. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right, your 6th X Games Big Air gold medal, and you just surpassed your boy Tanner Hall for the most ski medals, going for 12 there. What do you got to say about that feat, and what do you got to say about all the inspiration that Tanner's given you?
Yeah, Tanner is the greatest of all time. He's for sure the best, and I don't know if it even really counts because we have more opportunities and more chances to get medals. And Tanner was just dominating back to back to back to back. So shout out to Ski Boss, you the illest. Thank you for all the inspiration. I'm inspired to the world. Boom!
Congratulations, Henrik Harlow.
And a well-deserved smile for that gentleman right there. You just heard it, achieves that record of the most ski medals in the history of the X Games. But how about Andrew Rigetti right there? He had only had a bronze medal in slopestyle before this, so now he adds a bronze in big air to his tally. Bertrud's got 2 gold medals in this event and now a silver. Congratulations once again to Henrik Harlow. Well, X Games and Jeep are all about taking things to the next level. This year, we've created a new award that celebrates the most amazing moments of the games. Let's take a look.
X Games and Jeep have worked together to create an award called Best in Snow, and tonight we're going to check out who is the best in snow. And I believe it might be Scotty James.
Take control while taking on the elements. See which athlete takes home the Golden Grill.
That's it for tonight. Jack Matrani signing out.